Oh, here we go. Please start. Please start. So, got the bike going. True test is going to be once I get to the gas station. I'm not sure how I feel about this, but we'll give it a shot, see what happens. So here we go. The crappy highway section for about 4 hours. And then we did some fun stuff. She's starting the bike this morning, so we're kind of doing this whole thing's fingers crossed. Yeah, just battery issues, nothing major. I won't be doing too much trail riding though, just in case I keep stalling it. So, whatever. This has been termed the fuck it trip due to events leading up to it, so it's gonna run with that. So, it looks like my battery is in fact dead. Had some trouble getting it to start this morning, but swapping batteries back and forth, I thought maybe it just hadn't had a good charge. So I put the trickle charger on it for 15 minutes and it started. Figured I'd be good. I got to Peterborough, got gas, and it would not start. So I'm relying solely on the boost pack right now. When I stopped to get gas, I had to make a decision because it was either I'm continuing on or I'm canceling the whole trip. Forrest had just left, and I mean, he's not going to want to go up there by himself. And so I had to either go home or continue on. We're deciding to push on, and well, we'll see how it unfolds. I'm pretty confident I'll be fine, or at least mostly okay. But yeah, we'll see what happens. All I gotta do is make it home. First trip of the year. Granite Lake, Site 1, the one that started it all. This was the first site that I found in the North Frontenac Parklands. I haven't been there for a few years. So I'm a little excited, curious to see how the site looks, how much it's changed. I know there's definitely some trees that came down a couple years ago with that big windstorm in the area here. Trip here, well, I'm not going to say it was eventful, but it wasn't really uneventful. The battery on the bike is dead, so I've been using a booster pack I have to jumpstart it, like when I stop to get gas, which isn't a huge deal. It's not that difficult. It just means that I don't get to take many rest breaks because it's a bit of a pain to get the bike going again. So I'm gonna make it here in really good time. Unfortunately, that's because I've barely stopped to rest at all, and because I didn't take any trails up here. I just stuck to roads because of that. I mean, if I stall the bike, it's a bit of an ordeal to get it going again, especially if I'm on a hill or something stupid like that. So. Just kind of made it into the entrance of North Frontenac Parklands. I'm not sure I'm officially in the Parklands yet, but Forrest is on his way. Actually, the last message I got from Forrest was right when I discovered that the battery was toast. And so I made a decision, like if I was going to turn around and go home, I had to tell Forrest right then, and we would have been probably canceling the trip, or we would have been here at like 11 o'clock at night by the time he waited for me to get, 2 hours home and then leave with him. So decided I'm going to risk it and keep the boost pack charged. once the bike's running, it's fine. So unfortunately, videos from this weekend aren't going to include much riding. Basically, this is all the fun I get to have on the bike this weekend. And well, I don't know, leaving isn't really kind of fun. Riding the roads out is better than when I hit the pavement, but it's short-lived and it means I'm heading home. Which, don't get me wrong, I love my home, but I really like it out here too. Just Forrest and I this trip. A couple other people were maybes, both of them decided they weren't coming, so that's cool. Chill little trip. Yeah. Okay, so this is the official entrance to the North Frontenac Parklands. What a beautiful day too. I've been trying to concentrate on that rather than worrying about the bike, stuff like that, because it's like 21 degrees, sunny, barely a cloud in the sky. It's not too windy. Well, at least in here it's not too windy. If the bugs aren't too bad, this is going to be a really good weekend. Not the perfect weekend. If it was the perfect weekend, yeah, I'd have a good battery in the motorcycle, wouldn't I? But I don't. So the best we can hope for is a pretty good weekend, which I think it'll be. This is, however, most definitely something I'm going to have to get sorted out before the July trip. So, clock's ticking. This can't be the turn to Granite already, can it? No, can't be. It might be. Oh man. Granite is way closer than Govan. Yes, I said Govan. For years I've been calling it Govan Lake. I have recently discovered that that's not its name. Its name is Govan. Here it is. Here it is. Granite Lake Site 1. Oh my. The privy is still the same. That's amazing. Yeah. This is, yeah, you know what? I don't know. Govan's good, but I really like this. I really like this. Except for maybe the sky goats over there. Circling. Oh. The rope swing is still there. Okay, it's a little windy. Alright, well, you know what? Let's get this crap off. Let everybody know that I'm alive and I made it. And get ready to chill for the weekend. So I'm here a couple hours before Forrest. I thought I'd give you a little tour of the site. So this is Granite Lake Site 1. It's the first site I found in the North Frontenac Parklands. And it really changed what I wanted to do with the motorcycle and riding and stuff like that. But yeah, let's cut to the chase. Here's the site, and we'll start with the view, which is absolutely amazing. It's not going to show up very well on the GoPro, because nothing ever does when you're trying to take like scenic pictures and stuff. It's not what it's designed for. But the view. And there's a big chunk of granite over here now. The first time I was here, I was climbing up, climbing around, exploring. I don't know if you can see that rope swing tied to the tree over there, but swinging off of that, and to swing off of that, I had to do a bit of climbing, which we're going to do right now. Speaking of granite, I get the feeling this has got something to do with where Granite Lake gets its name from, because this is all granite. On the other side of the lake, there's huge walls of granite. All kinds of stuff. Now, this is where that rope swing is. And so this is the kind of the first that I found. Now, I feel kind of stupid now, but when I first saw these memorials, it kind of freaked me out. First time I was out motor camping by myself, I thought, oh man, like, what if the place is haunted? But yeah, I'm kind of above that now, and I think this is a really cool thing to do for people.
most of the people here, the memoriams are for. Memorials, I'm not sure. Memorial, we'll go memorial. Are for, looks like they died at a, well, I'm 52, so I'm saying a young age. There's some that were, there's some that were in their 50s. There's another one. I'm on my way. And some that were much younger, like Craig and Tyler up here. We'll show you Tyler's because, again, I think this might have been the one that at the very first time kind of freaked me out a little bit, but like I said, I look back on it now and I feel kind of stupid because, man, if I get cremated when I pass away, wouldn't mind Julie sticking some of my ashes up here. Look at that. Look at that view. But this one here, Tyler Peters, I'm pretty sure that's some of Tyler's remains. It's a pretty cool thing to do. Again, the view. Oh, we'll get the drone up later once the wind dies down, get some shots. Pretty quiet so far, but it's Friday and it's still early in the afternoon. I'm sure sites 2 and 3 are right over there. I'm sure they'll be booked for the weekend as well. So anyway, that's a quick tour of the chunk of granite. Now I just gotta try and get down from here. So this was also the first time I ever went camping at something that wasn't a provincial park. So I'm used to like outhouses, and bathrooms and showers and stuff like that. So when I got here and I was looking for the privy, I couldn't quite find it, and then it looks exactly the same as it did like 4 or 5 years ago. Someone's built a little shelter on it. So if it's raining when you gotta poop, you'll be somewhat covered. At least a little bit. Well, it looks like there's some stuff growing in there maybe. Guess I'll find out tomorrow morning. Now, the only little caveat about this site is this kind of laneway here. There's a hunt camp way at the back there that people need access to because they own it and they can kind of go out there whenever they want. So you have to keep this area clear. Other than that though, it's a great site. That is where I put my tent the first time I was here. It was a good enough spot. It was really good for seeing the stars. I remember it was supposed to be a really clear night. I put the tent right here and didn't put the fly on it, so it was all mesh on the top, and had a great view of the stars just like that from laying down in the tent. Weird kind of thing. I've convinced myself it was a dream, but at some point just before dawn I woke up, opened my eyes, and for a moment I swear there was somebody standing over the tent looking down through the mesh at me, and I just went back to sleep. So I'd like to think that if it wasn't a dream I would have gotten up, but who knows. That's kind of a, I might put the tent there, but I'm thinking over here. I'm all about the lake views when you wake up. So I might just put it right here. It's nice soft grass, clear some of these sticks out. Well, we'll clear more of them out later. But we get up to that in the morning. Sun coming up over the trees. Pretty nice. Actually, I'm not even sure where the sun's gonna come up. I don't know which way is north right now. I'll figure all that out later. Anyway, I'm gonna chill. Maybe I'll start setting up camp. For us to be here in about an hour and a half or so. So I got some time.